Yeah. What's poppin' though, D? What's good?
Ain't shit, man. So this is everything. Don't got a backstory on here. We just go crazy stories. I done told them wild casino stories, wild me preparing last minute, no rounds, Kayshawn, you know what I'm saying, escaping out the hospital in Chicago, wild shit. So we need a couple classic smack stories, battle related, got to do with the culture, not with the culture, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying, give us three stories.
Yeah. Now that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nah, man. It's a lot of them, man. I don't even know where to start, man. I'll probably start off with the first one. You know, this was I forget what event it was though. This was like the early stages of like battle rap when we started. I think this was like one of the first events we actually started uh, charging people could actually come to the event to actually come watch the battles and everything like that. But
Yeah.
yeah, it was your man DNA. Man DNA, he was battling Sue Surf.
Mm-hmm.
That battle was crazy because you know DNA. I don't know what was going on with him. I don't know what was going on with him. I think he was just so excited. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He was battling Surf. You know, I think Surf went first.
Yeah,
The
that's a fact.
DNA went, and you know what I mean. I think he was spitting so hard. You know what I mean? He was spitting so hard, screaming at it, like what I'm saying, really performing his bars and his material.
Yo, we
I'm
can't.
saying,
Yeah, you got.
you know, he actually threw up. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? I had my back turned, so like, you know what I mean? I didn't even see him. You know what I mean? But I just heard everybody like, oh shit, yo, he throwing up, he throwing up. You know what I'm saying? I turned around, I see him just throwing up, you know what I'm saying? I feel some wet stuff all on my back. And I'm like, yo, I know he didn't throw up on me. Then I heard everybody like, oh shit, yo, you did smack dirty. You did smack dirty. I turned around, looked at my shit, and man, DNA threw up everything on me, man. That shit was crazy, you know what I'm saying? That
Nah,
was crazy. So I had to like, you know what I mean, go in the middle of the event, you know what I mean, change my shit, find it extra big. And like I was looking for something to wear to match whatever I had on, but like, you know, nobody ain't have we ain't have no apparel back then. So you know what I mean? We had some smack shirts, but we only had extra large. So you know what I'm saying? I had to do the whole rest of the event with an extra large t-shirt on, man. That shit was crazy. That's one of my like, you know what I'm saying, most memorable moments in the URL history. You know what I'm saying? It's a funny one because we laugh about it now. But yeah, that shit was crazy though. You know what
yeah.
I mean?
Now I'm gonna tell you.
Well,
Now I'm gonna tell y'all the backstory on that. So, this is 2010.
word
You know
up.
what I'm saying? I'm
Yo, you hear
19.
me, D?
Yo, you can hear me? Yo.
Word up.
Yo, can you hear me? Yo.
Yeah, hello?
Yo, you can hear me? Yo,
Yo?
yeah, I can hear you, but you couldn't hear me, so I think leave and come back. I was about to tell my side of the story.
Oh,
All right,
hold on.
bet. At all. At all. We gonna get to it though. I'm waiting for him so I can clarify why I actually threw up. It really wasn't it really had nothing to do with me rapping my heart out. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let's bring Smack back in here.
Yo.
Yo,
Yeah.
yeah, so what I was saying was that shit really had nothing to do with me rapping my heart out. What happened was We was in that small ass space. That shit was in the city. Where know what I'm saying, that's where conceded battle goods and shit. We was in that small ass space, and I had that champion hoodie, and it was wild hot, and I ain't take the hoodie off before I started rapping, so I started sweating, and it, you know what I'm saying, with the heat and all that, I just wound up throwing up after the, you know what I'm saying, to get them the fuck out of here, man. So
Yeah,
yeah, that
nah,
shit was
yeah, that
definitely
shit was
crazy.
crazy. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Back then, we ain't really had like this is when we was first starting. So you know what I mean? We
Yeah.
ain't had the venues with the ACs or anything like that. It was straight the grind, like you know what I mean? Sweatbox venues, you know, and it was definitely one of them crazy sweatbox, you know, venues and shit. So, you know, it's all good. But that was a crazy moment, man. I think I still got the shirt somewhere too. I actually saved it. I gotta look for it, but like, you know what I'm saying? That was a crazy one. You heard?
Yo, so let's talk about the infamous get smacked the fuck out of it, man. What's that story? What's that story? What's that story on your end? How was you thinking before the battle, going into the battle with putting your money on L Will?
Well,
You know what
you
I'm saying?
know, me, you know me when it comes to the culture, you know what I'm saying? DNA like my bro. Like so, you know what I'm saying? I always go at him, clips, certain like, you know what I'm saying, battle rappers I got, special relationships with, like, I play with them, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel comfortable enough
Pause,
to like,
pause, man,
go
pause.
against them. And I always try to rep for like new guys coming into the culture because you know what I mean. I'm one that want the culture to grow, so I'm always trying to like solidify new talent, and I give them that extra push and I give that extra promotion. So you know what I mean. It was Ill Will. He was going up against Ill Will, and at the time, you know what I'm saying, we was really like, I was really like, trying to get behind Ill Will and establish his presence in the culture. So, you know what I'm saying, I had adopted him to be like, you know what I'm saying, one of my gunners and shit like that. And you know, I was just going at DNA, like, yeah, he gonna, yeah, Ill Will gonna kill him. Ill Will gonna kill him. Like, you know what I mean? Yo, you out of here, Ill Will. So DNA do what DNA do. Like, you know what I mean? He always calm and collective, like, yo, all right, we gonna see. So they battling and shit, you know what I mean? And they going back and forth. I forgot what round it was, man.
Nah, round
But
one, round one.
it's round one.
Yeah, 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 it
But
was
you know what I'm
round one.
saying? You know, DNA gets into his material, performing, you know what I mean, doing his thing and shit like that. And at the end, he goes into his, you know what I mean, his signature, like, slogan, like, you know what I mean, get him the fuck up out of here. So, you know what I'm saying? He end off his round like, yeah, so you know what I'm saying? Yo, get him the fuck out of here. So, you know what I mean? He goes into hell no. Get him the fuck out of here. Going into ill will. You know how he do it. Get that hat out the fuck out of here. Get that hat the fuck out of here. And then all of a sudden, I ain't even see it coming. He turns around and say, yo, you thought I was gonna lose? Get smacked the fuck out of here. When I tell you the crowd erupted so crazy because I was really on a promotional campaign promoting Ill Will for months, just going at DNA and just letting everybody know that, you know what I'm saying, DNA was gonna lose. When he hit that bar and he closed it off this round with that signature move, the crowd went crazy. That's the loudest I ever heard. The crowd erupted. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Where, I know people outside of the venues just heard the crowd like, oh, it was so crazy. The whole crowd, the whole stage was jumping. You know what I mean? I dropped the mic. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, he did me dirty. You know what I mean? But that was a crazy moment, man. That was a classic moment in URL history. You heard?
Nah, that's a fact. Now let's talk about how you lined me right after with Rock.
Yeah, I didn't even see that one coming. Rock always keep, you know what I'm saying, a surprise in the bag, but like, you know what I'm saying, you know, Rock basically rebutted. You know what I mean? It was time for where Rock and DNA was battling. So now, what Tate Rock did was like, you know what I mean? He felt some type of way about that shit, like, you know what I mean? Because he just seen how DNA just had shook up the building with ill will when he hit me with that whole what I'm saying signature, get him the fuck up out of here. So Rock, you know what I mean, was battling DNA, and he caught DNA like how one opponent would take somebody else's signature and actually flip it, and Rock just flipped DNA shit on DNA. Like, yo, how dare you tell my nigga Smack to get the fuck out of here? If I was Smack, I'd have told you, man, now you ain't getting your back end. Now get the fuck up out of here. And he caught him, and you know what I'm saying? The crowd went crazy. The crowd definitely went crazy. I was like, yeah, I felt good. But, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna front it. It ain't really hit like how DNA shit hit, the first one. But, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? It definitely shook the building. The Rock shook the building, too, as well.